like the first time he faced Reno early in the season, go 4 innings. He gave up just 1 hit and 1 run to the Huskies. He walked 1, and he struck out 5. Pretty solid outing for Gavin Tallinen this afternoon, again, against this Reno Husky program.
Yeah, just the pitch count got him. You
Yep.
know, 82 pitches, that gets up there.
So Memphis Venus, right-hander, in relief. He will throw a strike on the outside corner to Dawson Planeta to even the count at 1-1. For Venus this year, he's actually thrown quite a few innings, 24 1/3 for the Grizzlies. Here's a breaking ball on the outside corner for a strike.
He's actually got a 2.3 ERA,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, he's done a nice job.
haven't hit him hard.
29 strikeouts, 10 walks for Venus this year. There's a little blooper down the first base line. Look out, Dan. That one's going at our new cameraman. I mean, I want to work for us again if he gets hit by a foul ball. I'm kidding. End of 4 innings, Spanish Springs leading Douglas 6-2. And that's an on-field report update. We know that is literally the score at this point in time.
There's somebody on the field that's cheating using their phone.
That's right. We happen to know him.
We tried to ignore him, but we tried to know him.
Normally sitting in Denny's chair today. I said, yeah, we can get Denny to work that game. Can you give us updates from Douglas High School? He goes, sure will. 1-2 pitch to Planeta, rolled foul.
You notice the difference in speeds. His breaking ball is a lot slower than his fastball. Getting the hitters just off balance.
Venus did not pitch against Reno in that game that we aired back in early March. The 6-3 win for Reno. Oh, frozen.
Wow.
What a good pitch. That is 3 straight strikeouts against the Reno Huskies in this game. Watch this. I mean, he doesn't even get a bat. He flinches and goes, too late. Strike 3 called. Actually, Dalen's got the lead with 17 because he walked in his first at-bat. So, goes Dalen Edwards-Jones for the team lead in walks. Here's Braden Jones. Takes that pitch for a strike. Do you send Edwards? Try to stay out of the double play. And now we've got time, and Mark Saki wants to talk with our home plate umpire about something. I'm not sure what. Nobody's hitting out of order. This is Braden Jones.
Umpire's a little unhappy with some fans with his strike zone.
0-1 the count. Or excuse me, 1-0 the count. That one fouled out of play. I believe he deemed that first pitch a ball, did he not? And that's why he was asking the Mark Saki to calm the fans down. No, he called it a strike. Okay. Well, okay, it was been a Reno fan.
Yeah.
0-2 is the count.
As a Reno fan.
0-2 is the count, yes. Thank you. All right. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased a high pitch above the shoulders. That's strikeout number 2 for Memphis Venus here in this frame. And with 2 outs, it'll be up to Wilson Thornton, the catcher. Watch how high this pitch is. Well, that thing is shoulder high, if not higher.
Well, you get those slow curveballs, and you see them, and they look like watermelons coming up there, and you think, I can hit this a mile.
And here is Wyatt Walters, number 8 hitter, the second baseman for the Reno Huskies. Memphis Venus, in his second inning of work, will slide one across the outside corner for strike 1.
You notice he's mixed his fastballs in more than he was the first inning.
Yeah, he was almost exclusively breaking ball that first time he came out. That pitch is fouled out of play. This is a series that Reno is kind of owned as of late. You have to go back to 2019 before you find a game that Galena was able to beat Reno 5-4 back in 2019 when Bo Walker was the head coach here at Galena High School. Big breaking ball.
Wow.
That is strike 3. Well, he said he was exclusive breaking ball first inning out. That time he drops one in there for strike 3.
Well, it makes you more effective when you're using both, all your pitches. And that time, he'd been throwing the fastball on the outside part, then he throws the breaking ball, comes right in.
In the last 39 meetings between these two schools, Reno has won 31 of the 39.
I'd call that dominance.
I would as well. Timeout called as Pete Savage wants to visit with Dawson Planeta before the pitch comes in. In those 31 wins over the last 39 meetings, they have won 12 in a row, Denny. Now, when we had Galena on a couple weeks ago against Reed High School, Galena had a total domination over Reed. They had won something like 16 straight. And I didn't want to tell Mark Sakey that before the game. I told his wife, I said, but I didn't want to tell him, I didn't want to jinx him. Sure enough, Reed beat Galena that day. Today we're in a similar situation with Reno having dominated this series, and the team that has been dominated over the last 12 meetings is actually ahead on the scoreboard. They need 4 more outs to knock off this Reno Husky team. And another timeout called by Planeta. Is this Planeta? No, this is not Planeta. Excuse me. This is Troy Riley. So Riley has come into Planeta's position. So maybe that is where Logan Ford went, was the left field.
So you did see him go to the outfield.
I did see him go to the outfield. He just didn't go to center. I guess he went out there to join the outfielders. He didn't go out there to play that position. Swing and a miss by Riley. See what Riley has done at the plate this year. Well, he's had 4 plate appearances because he's their closer. He doesn't hit that often. He's 0 for 4 at the plate this year. So he's looking for his first hit, one that could cut this lead to 1. 0-1 the count. The pitch by Venus. That's high and inside for ball 1. This was like in high school whenever I got a chance to go play defense. I was so excited because I never got to play defense. Go in there and play tackle for a play. Great. Riley's going, I get a hit?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Or I have to hit?
See if I can make the most of it here in my 5th at-bat of the year. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He's not shy about how he swings the bat, I can tell you that. Those 2 swings have been healthy.
He's going to try and do some damage here.
He's trying to tie the score. He's not trying to make it a 1-run game. He's trying to tie the score. His first hit of the year, a home run, that would be sweet. The pitch low and outside, even the count at 2-2. There have been a couple of former Wolfpack players that have gone to the bigs, and in their first official big league at bat, they've hit a home run. Kevin Kuzmanoff, I remember that one being one. Chris Jimenez might have done it as well. Both with the Indians. They made it up to the bigs with the Indians, then now the Guardians. And I believe those 2 both hit home runs in their first official big league at bats. Swing and a miss. That pitch was off the plate, and Riley chased it. 2 strikeouts from Memphis Venus this half inning. They will take a 4-2 lead to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching high school Grand Slam baseball right here on Nevada Sportsnet.